Title: Endurance Unveiled, Tales of Hardships and Resilience in the 21st Century. Table of Contents. Chapter 1: The Dawn of the 21st Century, Challenges on the Horizon. Chapter 2: Climate Crisis, Battling the Wrath of Nature. Chapter 3: Economic Turbulence, Navigating Financial Storms. Chapter 4: Technological Disruption, Adapting to a Rapidly Changing World. Chapter 5: Global Health Emergencies, Triumph over Pandemics. Chapter 6: Social Inequality, Rising Above the Divides. Chapter 7: Political Unrest, Striving for Stability and Democracy. Chapter 8: Mental Health Struggles, Healing in a Stressful Era. Chapter 9: Refugees and Displacement, Finding Strength in Adversity. Chapter 10: Cultural Preservation, Protecting Heritage in a Globalized World. Chapter 11: Education and Empowerment, Unlocking Opportunities for All. Chapter 12: Hope and Resilience, Inspiring Stories of Triumph. Ebook Synopsis. In this 12-chapter ebook, Endurance Unveiled, Tales of Hardships and Resilience in the 21st Century, we delve into the diverse challenges faced by people around the world in the modern era. Each chapter focuses on a specific hardship, exploring the struggles encountered and the remarkable resilience exhibited by individuals and communities. From the outset, we examine the daunting challenges that emerged as the 21st century began, setting the stage for the stories to come. We explore the impact of climate change, the resilience required to navigate economic uncertainties, and the transformative power of technology, which often brings both opportunities and disruptions. The book also highlights the global health emergencies that have tested the strength of nations and the resilience of individuals. We shed light on the persistent issue of social inequality and the ongoing efforts to bridge the gaps that divide us. Political unrest and its implications for stability and democracy are explored, alongside the importance of addressing mental health struggles in a stressful and demanding era. The narrative then delves into the hardships faced by refugees and displaced populations, as well as the endeavors to preserve cultural heritage amidst a rapidly globalizing world. Education and empowerment become crucial focal points, offering a glimpse into the transformative potential they hold for individuals and communities. Ultimately, Endurance Unveiled concludes with stories of hope and resilience, showcasing inspiring examples of triumph over adversity. Through these tales, we strive to highlight the indomitable human spirit that prevails in the face of hardships and the unwavering strength exhibited by individuals across the globe. Please note that this summary is a brief overview of the chapters included in the ebook. Each chapter will provide detailed stories, analysis, and perspectives to offer a comprehensive exploration of the hardships and resilience of the people of the 21st century. Chapter 1: The Dawn of the 21st Century, Challenges on the Horizon. Page 1. As the world bid farewell to the 20th century, the dawn of the 21st century promised a new era filled with hope and possibilities. Yet, lurking beneath the surface of this excitement were challenges that would test the resilience of people worldwide. The curtain had risen on a stage set with multifaceted problems demanding attention, innovation, and perseverance. Climate change emerged as a formidable threat, casting a shadow over the future. Rising global temperatures, extreme weather events, and the degradation of ecosystems warned of an impending crisis. Scientists and activists sounded the alarm, urging swift action to mitigate the impact and adapt to the changing climate. The challenge was clear: to find sustainable solutions that would safeguard the planet for generations to come. Page 2. Amidst the climate crisis, economic turbulence loomed. The interconnectedness of nations through trade and finance brought both prosperity and vulnerability. The 21st century witnessed financial storms that rocked economies worldwide, leaving behind job losses, economic disparities, and a sense of uncertainty. The resilience of individuals and communities would be tested as they navigated these turbulent waters, seeking stability and striving for a better future. Technological disruption was another defining feature of the era. The rapid pace of innovation brought forth remarkable advancements that transformed every aspect of life. However, it also posed challenges in terms of adapting to new technologies, addressing ethical concerns, and ensuring equitable access for all. The 21st century demanded a delicate balance between embracing the potential of technological progress and safeguarding against its unintended consequences. Page 3. As the new millennium progressed, the world faced unprecedented global health emergencies. The outbreak of infectious diseases, such as SARS, H1N1, Ebola, and Zika, reminded humanity of its vulnerability to unforeseen threats. However, it was the emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic that shook the very foundations of societies worldwide. The resilience of healthcare systems, the dedication of frontline workers, and the sacrifices made by individuals in the face of this crisis became testaments to the strength and determination of humanity. The challenges of the 21st century extended beyond environmental, economic, and health concerns. Social inequality remained a persistent issue, manifesting in various forms and affecting communities across the globe. The struggle for equality, inclusivity, and justice became central to the fabric of society. People rose to confront this challenge, fighting for a fairer world where every voice mattered, and no one was left behind. Page 4. Political unrest, both domestically and internationally, marked the early years of the 21st century. Protests and movements demanded political accountability, social change, and democratic reforms. People harnessed their resilience to stand up against corruption, autocracy, and systemic injustices. The struggle for political stability and the pursuit of democratic values echoed throughout nations, underscoring the indomitable spirit of individuals to shape their collective destiny. In the midst of these challenges, mental health struggles became more prominent. The fast-paced, interconnected world often led to increased stress, anxiety, and depression. The demand for mental health support and awareness grew, prompting societies to recognize the importance of psychological well-being. Individuals and communities rallied together to destigmatize mental health issues, seeking resilience through empathy, understanding, and access to mental health resources. Page 5. Refugees and displaced populations faced immense hardships, uprooted from their homes due to conflicts, persecution, and environmental disasters. Their resilience shone through as they sought safety, stability, and a sense of belonging in unfamiliar lands. Communities around the world opened their arms, offering support, shelter, and pathways to rebuild lives shattered by circumstances beyond their control. The resilience of refugees and their capacity to thrive in the face of adversity inspired countless narratives of hope and resilience. Page 6. Education and empowerment emerged as vital forces in addressing the challenges of the 21st century. The power of knowledge, combined with the nurturing of individual talents, created a foundation for personal and societal growth. Efforts to provide quality education, especially in marginalized communities, became paramount. Empowering individuals through education not only helped them overcome hardships but also fostered innovation, critical thinking, and resilience in the face of future challenges. The dawn of the 21st century brought with it a cascade of challenges that tested the mettle of individuals, communities, and nations. Yet, it was through these trials that the human spirit revealed its unwavering resilience. Across the globe, people rose to face the adversity head-on, showcasing their determination, adaptability, and indomitable will to create a better future. The challenges on the horizon were great, but the spirit of endurance was stronger. Chapter 2, Climate Crisis, Battling the Wrath of Nature. Page 1. The climate crisis, one of the defining challenges of the 21st century, cast a long shadow over the planet. As the Earth's temperatures steadily rose, extreme weather events became more frequent and ecosystems faced unprecedented strain. The wrath of nature seemed unleashed, and humanity found itself battling against the consequences of its own actions. This chapter delves into the hardships faced and the resilience exhibited by individuals and communities in the face of the climate crisis. Page 2. The first signs of the climate crisis became apparent as scientists began sounding the alarm. Rising global temperatures, melting polar ice caps, and the acidification of oceans painted a dire picture for the future. It was clear that urgent action was needed to mitigate the impact and adapt to the changing climate. Governments, organizations, and individuals rallied together, seeking solutions to protect the environment and build resilience. Page 3. One of the most critical aspects of battling the climate crisis was transitioning to clean and renewable energy sources. The shift away from fossil fuels became imperative in reducing greenhouse gas emissions and mitigating the long-term consequences of climate change. Communities embraced renewable energy projects, such as solar and wind power, as they worked towards energy independence and a sustainable future. The journey was not without challenges, but the determination to reduce reliance on fossil fuels fueled the resilience of these pioneers. Page 4. Mitigating the impact of the climate crisis also required preserving and restoring natural ecosystems. Forests, wetlands, and coral reefs played vital roles in absorbing carbon dioxide and providing habitat for countless species. Efforts to protect these ecosystems, combat deforestation, and promote reforestation became central to the battle against climate change. Communities came together, engaging in restoration projects and fighting to preserve the biodiversity that was crucial for a balanced and resilient planet. Page 5. As the climate crisis intensified, communities around the world faced the wrath of extreme weather events. Devastating hurricanes, heat waves, floods, and wildfires became more frequent and severe. The resilience of individuals and communities was tested as they coped with the aftermath of these disasters, rebuilding homes, livelihoods, and lives. They displayed remarkable strength and determination, coming together to support each other and find innovative ways to adapt to the changing climate. Page 6. Education and awareness played a significant role in battling the climate crisis. Empowering individuals with knowledge about climate change, its causes, and its impact was crucial in fostering a sense of responsibility and driving collective action. Schools, organizations, and grassroots initiatives focused on educating communities about sustainable practices, conservation, and climate resilience. Through education, individuals became advocates for change, spreading awareness, and inspiring others to take action. Battling the climate crisis was an arduous journey that demanded global collaboration and unwavering resilience. Individuals, communities, and nations faced the challenges head-on, embracing sustainable practices, advocating for policy changes, and mobilizing resources. The hardships encountered along the way only strengthened the resolve to protect the planet and build a sustainable future. The battle against the wrath of nature was far from over, but the determination to preserve the earth for future generations ignited a flame of hope that burned bright. Chapter 3, Economic Turbulence, Navigating Financial Storms. Page 1. The 21st century witnessed economic turbulence that swept across nations, leaving a trail of uncertainty and upheaval. The interconnectedness of global economies, combined with rapid technological advancements, created a landscape of constant change. This chapter delves into the hardships faced by individuals and communities, as well as the resilience demonstrated in navigating the financial storms of the 21st century. Page 2. The new millennium brought with it waves of economic challenges. The burst of the dot-com bubble in the early 2000s exposed the risks and vulnerabilities of the technology sector. Companies crumbled, investments vanished, and individuals faced job losses and financial insecurity. The resilience of those affected was tested as they sought new opportunities, adapted to changing circumstances, and rebuilt their lives amidst uncertainty. Page 3. The global financial crisis of 2008 had far-reaching consequences that reverberated for years to come. The collapse of major financial institutions, the bursting of the housing bubble, and the subsequent recession sent shockwaves throughout the global economy. Countless individuals faced unemployment, foreclosure, and mounting debts. The resilience displayed during this tumultuous time was remarkable, as communities rallied together, supporting each other and exploring innovative approaches to recovery. Page 4. In the wake of the global financial crisis, economic disparities widened, exposing deep-rooted inequalities. The gap between the wealthy and the marginalized grew, with the latter facing limited access to resources, education, and opportunities. Overcoming these disparities required resilience on multiple fronts: advocacy for inclusive policies, initiatives to address wealth inequality, and efforts to provide equal access to economic opportunities for all individuals, regardless of their socioeconomic background. Page 5. The rapid advancement of technology brought both opportunities and challenges to the economic landscape. Automation and artificial intelligence revolutionized industries, leading to job displacements in a changing labor market. The resilience of workers was tested as they adapted their skills, retrained for new professions, and embraced entrepreneurship in the face of uncertainty. Communities came together to provide support and create ecosystems that fostered innovation and economic growth. Page 6. The COVID-19 pandemic, which gripped the world in 2020 and beyond, unleashed another wave of economic turbulence. Lockdowns, travel restrictions, and business closures resulted in widespread job losses, disrupted supply chains, and economic downturns. Yet, amidst the hardships, resilience shone through as individuals and businesses found new ways to adapt. Remote work, digital transformations, and community support systems emerged as tools to weather the storm, emphasizing the capacity of individuals and communities to face unprecedented challenges. Navigating economic turbulence demanded resilience on personal, community, and global levels. Individuals exhibited adaptability, entrepreneurship, and perseverance in the face of economic hardships. Communities came together to support each other, fostering innovation and finding creative solutions to rebuild economies. Policymakers recognized the need for inclusive and sustainable economic systems, striving to create an environment where everyone could thrive. The path was arduous, but the resilience demonstrated in the face of economic storms provided a glimmer of hope for a more prosperous and resilient future. Chapter 4: Technological Disruption, Adapting to a Rapidly Changing World. Page 1. The 21st century ushered in a new era of technological advancement, bringing with it unprecedented disruptions that reshaped every aspect of human life. This chapter explores the hardships faced by individuals and communities in adapting to the rapid pace of technological change, as well as the remarkable resilience demonstrated in navigating this transforming world. Page 2. Technological innovation permeated various sectors, revolutionizing communication, transportation, healthcare, and more. The rise of the Internet, mobile devices, and social media networks connected people on a global scale, transforming how we interact, share information, and build communities. However, this rapid connectivity also posed challenges in terms of privacy, cybersecurity, and the impact of digital platforms on mental health. Page 3. The advent of automation and artificial intelligence brought both opportunities and disruptions to the workforce. The fear of job displacement and the need to acquire new skills became a reality for many. The resilience of individuals was tested as they adapted to changing job markets, embraced lifelong learning, and sought innovative ways to leverage technology in their professional lives. Communities and governments collaborated to create policies and programs that supported reskilling and upskilling, empowering individuals to navigate the evolving landscape of work. Page 4. The digital divide became an obstacle in adapting to a rapidly changing world. While technological advancements opened doors to information and opportunities, disparities in access to digital tools and internet connectivity persisted. Marginalized communities faced additional challenges in adapting to the digital age, hindering their ability to fully participate in the benefits of technology. Resilience was demonstrated through efforts to bridge the digital divide, providing equal access to technology, and promoting digital literacy for all. Page 5. Ethical considerations became paramount as technology permeated society. Issues such as data privacy, algorithmic biases, and the impact of automation on social structures demanded attention and reflection. The resilience of individuals and organizations was displayed as they advocated for ethical frameworks, responsible use of technology, and the inclusion of diverse voices in shaping the trajectory of technological advancements. Striving for transparency, accountability, and human-centric design became essential in adapting to a rapidly changing technological landscape. Page 6. Communities harnessed the power of technology to drive positive change. From civic engagement to disaster response, technology became a tool for collective action. Social media platforms enabled grassroots movements, allowing individuals to mobilize, raise awareness, and affect social change. Resilience was demonstrated as individuals and communities leveraged technology to address societal challenges, amplify marginalized voices, and create platforms for dialogue and collaboration. Adapting to a rapidly changing world driven by technological disruption demanded resilience on multiple fronts. Individuals exhibited adaptability, embraced lifelong learning, and harnessed technology as a tool for personal and professional growth. Communities came together to bridge the digital divide, advocate for ethical considerations, and leverage technology for collective action. Policymakers recognized the need for responsible governance and regulation to ensure the equitable and sustainable use of technology. Through resilience and innovation, individuals and communities navigated the challenges and harnessed the opportunities presented by the rapidly evolving technological landscape. Chapter 5: Global Health Emergencies, Triumph over Pandemics. Page 1. The 21st century has witnessed numerous global health emergencies that have tested the resilience and resolve of individuals, communities, and nations. From infectious disease outbreaks to the COVID-19 pandemic, this chapter explores the hardships faced and the remarkable triumphs achieved in the battle against pandemics and global health crises. Page 2. Infectious diseases have been a constant challenge throughout human history, and the 21st century has been no exception. Outbreaks such as SARS, H1N1 influenza, Ebola, Zika, and many others have posed significant threats to global health. The resilience of healthcare systems, communities, and individuals was tested as they grappled with containment, treatment, and prevention efforts in the face of these crises. Page 3. The emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2019 brought the world to a standstill, challenging the very fabric of society. The rapid spread of the novel coronavirus strained healthcare systems, claimed countless lives, and disrupted economies. The resilience exhibited during this global health emergency was extraordinary, as individuals and communities united to protect the vulnerable, support frontline workers, and adapt to the rapidly changing circumstances. Page 4. Healthcare professionals played a pivotal role in the triumph over pandemics. They worked tirelessly on the front lines, risking their own health to care for the sick and implement measures to mitigate the spread of infectious diseases. Their resilience and dedication were evident as they faced immense pressure, long hours, and emotional strain while providing essential care and expertise. Page 5. The triumph over pandemics was not limited to healthcare professionals alone. Communities rallied together, demonstrating resilience through acts of solidarity, compassion, and adherence to public health guidelines. From neighbors supporting each other with essential supplies to grassroots initiatives providing aid to the most vulnerable, communities became pillars of strength in the face of adversity. Page 6. Scientific innovation played a crucial role in the triumph over global health emergencies. Rapid development of diagnostics, treatments, and vaccines showcased the power of human ingenuity. Researchers, scientists, and pharmaceutical companies collaborated across borders to accelerate progress, ensuring that effective tools and interventions were available to combat the spread of infectious diseases. The resilience of the scientific community and the spirit of collaboration proved instrumental in the triumph over pandemics. Triumph over global health emergencies demanded collective resilience, cooperation, and innovation. Through the dedication of healthcare professionals, the support of communities, and the advancements of science, the world has persevered and overcome numerous challenges. The lessons learned from these experiences provide a roadmap for future preparedness and response, reinforcing our collective resolve to protect global health and triumph over any future pandemics that may arise. Chapter 6: Social Inequality, Rising Above the Divides. Page 1. Social inequality has been a persistent challenge throughout history, and the 21st century is no exception. From economic disparities to racial and gender inequalities, this chapter delves into the hardships faced by individuals and communities and the remarkable resilience displayed in the pursuit of a fairer and more equitable world. Page 2. Economic disparities created significant divisions within societies. The gap between the rich and the poor widened, with marginalized communities facing limited access to resources, opportunities, and essential services. The resilience of individuals was tested as they confronted systemic barriers, fought against discrimination, and sought to break free from the cycle of poverty. Grassroots movements and advocacy efforts aimed at reducing income inequality and ensuring equal economic opportunities became driving forces in the battle against social inequality. Page 3. Racial and ethnic disparities also loomed large as marginalized communities faced discrimination, prejudice, and unequal treatment. The struggle for racial equality persisted, with individuals and communities demanding justice, representation, and systemic change. The resilience displayed in the face of racial inequality was profound, as people fought against injustice, organized protests, and worked to dismantle oppressive systems. Page 4. Gender inequality continued to be a pressing issue, as women faced discrimination and barriers to equal rights and opportunities. The resilience of women was evident as they challenged gender norms, fought for gender parity in various sectors, and advocated for policies that addressed gender-based violence and discrimination. Movements such as #MeToo shed light on the widespread experiences of sexual harassment and assault, further highlighting the need for gender equality and resilience in the face of systemic oppression. Page 5. Social inequality was not confined to economic, racial, and gender divides. LGBTQ+ individuals faced discrimination, prejudice, and challenges in achieving acceptance and equality. The resilience of the LGBTQ+ community was remarkable as they fought for their rights, visibility, and inclusion. Through activism, community support networks, and legal victories, progress was made in dismantling discriminatory policies and fostering a more inclusive society. Page 6. Education and empowerment played a crucial role in rising above social inequality. Access to quality education and equal opportunities became focal points in bridging the divides. Efforts to provide education for all, regardless of socioeconomic background, became paramount. Empowerment initiatives focused on marginalized communities, aiming to equip individuals with the tools and skills needed to overcome social inequality. The resilience of individuals and communities in pursuing education and empowerment showcased their determination to rise above the barriers imposed by societal inequities. Rising above social inequality demanded resilience, activism, and systemic change. Individuals and communities demonstrated unwavering determination in the fight for economic justice, racial and ethnic equality, gender parity, and LGBTQ+ rights. Grassroots movements, advocacy organizations, and legal victories propelled the battle against social inequality forward, inching society closer to a more equitable and just future. The lessons learned from confronting social inequality continue to shape the ongoing struggle for equal rights, representation, and dignity for all. Chapter 7: Political Unrest, Striving for Stability and Democracy. Page 1. Political unrest has marked the landscape of the 21st century, as individuals and communities have risen against oppression, corruption, and autocracy. This chapter explores the hardships faced and the resilience demonstrated in the pursuit of stability, democracy, and political change. Page 2. In various corners of the world, people challenged repressive regimes, demanding political accountability, human rights, and democratic reforms. Their resilience was tested as they faced government crackdowns, censorship, and violence. Protests became avenues for collective expression and a demonstration of the unwavering spirit to shape the destiny of nations. Page 3. The power of social media and digital connectivity played a pivotal role in mobilizing and organizing movements for political change. Online platforms provided spaces for dissent, amplifying voices that were otherwise silenced. The resilience of individuals and communities was evident as they harnessed the power of social media to galvanize support, raise awareness, and challenge oppressive systems. Page 4. Transitions from autocratic rule to democracy were complex journeys that required resilience and determination. Establishing inclusive governance structures, fostering transparency, and rebuilding trust in institutions were critical aspects of these transitions. Communities united in rebuilding shattered political landscapes, striving to create societies where the voices of all individuals were heard and respected. Page 5. Women played an essential role in political unrest, challenging gender norms and fighting for equal representation and participation. The resilience of women activists and leaders was awe-inspiring as they defied societal expectations, pushed for gender equality in politics, and fought against gender-based violence. Their presence and influence transformed political landscapes, paving the way for greater inclusivity and female empowerment. Page 6. International support and solidarity played a significant role in political unrest, as global communities rallied behind movements for political change. Solidarity movements, diplomatic pressure, and international organizations provided platforms for collaboration and support. The resilience of individuals and nations was strengthened by the knowledge that they were not alone in their pursuit of stability, democracy, and human rights. Political unrest demanded resilience on personal, community, and international levels. Individuals faced risks and sacrifices in their fight for political change. Communities united, standing up against oppression and striving for stability. International support bolstered movements and provided hope for a better future. The triumphs and struggles in the pursuit of stability and democracy serve as powerful reminders of the indomitable spirit of individuals and communities to shape their political destinies and uphold the values of justice and freedom. Chapter 8: Mental Health Struggles, Healing in a Stressful Era. Page 1. The 21st century has brought about a heightened awareness of mental health struggles as individuals navigate the complexities and pressures of a fast-paced and demanding era. This chapter delves into the hardships faced by individuals and communities and the resilience demonstrated in the pursuit of healing, support, and mental well-being. Page 2. The rapid advancements in technology, the pressures of modern life, and the interconnectedness of the world have contributed to increased stress and anxiety. Mental health struggles became pervasive, affecting individuals of all ages and backgrounds. The resilience of individuals was tested as they faced the challenges of mental health disorders, stigma, and limited access to resources and support. Page 3. The importance of destigmatizing mental health and fostering open dialogue emerged as a central focus in the battle against mental health struggles. Communities and individuals worked to break down the barriers that prevented individuals from seeking help and support. The resilience displayed in sharing personal stories, challenging societal norms, and advocating for mental health awareness became catalysts for change. Page 4. The need for mental health support systems and resources became increasingly apparent. Individuals and communities worked together to establish mental health helplines, support groups, and accessible treatment options. The resilience of mental health professionals was evident as they provided care, counseling, and therapy to those in need, often under challenging circumstances. Page 5. The workplace became a crucial arena for addressing mental health struggles. Employers recognized the importance of fostering a supportive and inclusive work environment that prioritized mental well-being. Resilience was demonstrated as individuals and organizations implemented mental health initiatives, provided employee assistance programs, and promoted work-life balance to create healthier and more productive workplaces. Page 6. The pursuit of mental well-being required a multidimensional approach that encompassed self-care, community support, and professional help. Mindfulness practices, exercise, and the cultivation of social connections became essential components of mental health journeys. Communities rallied together, organizing mental health awareness campaigns, and creating safe spaces for individuals to seek support and healing. Healing in a stressful era demanded resilience on personal, societal, and systemic levels. Individuals showcased strength and perseverance as they faced their mental health struggles, sought support, and embraced self-care. Communities became pillars of support, challenging stigmas and fostering environments of empathy and understanding. The triumphs and ongoing efforts in the realm of mental health remind us of the importance of prioritizing well-being and providing inclusive and accessible support systems for all. Chapter 9: Refugees and Displacement, Finding Strength in Adversity. Page 1. The 21st century has witnessed a significant increase in refugees and displaced populations, as conflicts, persecution, and environmental disasters have uprooted countless individuals and communities. This chapter explores the hardships faced by refugees and displaced persons and the remarkable resilience demonstrated in the face of adversity. Page 2. Refugees and displaced populations face immense challenges as they flee their homes in search of safety and stability. Forced to leave behind everything familiar, they often endure perilous journeys, uncertain futures, and the loss of loved ones. The resilience of these individuals is tested as they confront the physical, emotional, and psychological hardships of displacement. Page 3. Resilience shines through as refugees and displaced persons find strength in their collective experiences and support networks. Communities formed in camps and host countries become sources of solace and empowerment. The bonds formed among individuals facing similar struggles provide a sense of belonging and enable collective resilience as people come together to share resources, knowledge, and emotional support. Page 4. Education becomes a vital tool for refugees and displaced persons in finding strength and resilience. Access to education offers a sense of normalcy, hope for the future, and opportunities for personal growth. Despite the challenges, individuals and organizations strive to ensure that education reaches displaced populations, empowering them to overcome adversity and rebuild their lives. Page 5. Refugees and displaced persons contribute to the resilience of host communities, bringing diverse skills, experiences, and perspectives. Despite facing tremendous hardships, they demonstrate resilience by finding ways to contribute, whether through entrepreneurship, cultural preservation, or community engagement. Their resilience is a testament to the strength and determination of the human spirit. Page 6. International organizations and humanitarian efforts play a crucial role in supporting refugees and displaced populations. Aid organizations provide vital assistance, including shelter, food, healthcare, and psychosocial support. The resilience of these organizations and their commitment to upholding the rights and dignity of refugees helps foster resilience in those facing displacement. Refugees and displaced populations find strength in adversity through their resilience, solidarity, and determination to rebuild their lives. Communities formed in the face of displacement become sources of support and empowerment. Access to education and the ability to contribute to host communities empower individuals to overcome the challenges they face. The tireless efforts of international organizations provide a lifeline of support, nurturing resilience and offering hope for a brighter future. The stories of resilience and triumph in the face of adversity remind us of the indomitable spirit and potential within every refugee and displaced person. Chapter 10: Cultural Preservation: Protecting Heritage in a Globalized World. Page 1. In a rapidly globalizing world, cultural preservation has become a critical endeavor to protect the rich diversity of human heritage. This chapter explores the hardships faced in preserving cultural traditions, artifacts, and practices, and the remarkable resilience demonstrated in the face of cultural erosion. Page 2. Cultural heritage encompasses the traditions, languages, art forms, historical sites, and practices that define communities and shape identities. However, globalization, urbanization, and socioeconomic changes pose significant threats to cultural preservation. The resilience of individuals and communities is tested as they strive to protect and revive their unique cultural heritage. Page 3. Language preservation plays a crucial role in safeguarding cultural identity. Indigenous languages and minority languages face the risk of extinction, eroding the tapestry of human linguistic diversity. Efforts to revitalize and preserve endangered languages become a manifestation of resilience as communities work tirelessly to teach, document, and pass down their native tongues to future generations. Page 4. Traditional arts and crafts are invaluable expressions of cultural heritage, embodying generations of knowledge and craftsmanship. However, these art forms often face challenges in the modern era, with the risk of being overshadowed by mass-produced goods. The resilience of artisans is evident as they strive to keep traditional arts alive, adapting to changing markets and finding innovative ways to sustain their craft. Page 5. Preservation of historical sites and monuments is essential in maintaining a tangible connection to the past. These sites face threats from natural disasters, urban development, and neglect. The resilience of communities, experts, and heritage organizations is evident as they work together to restore, protect, and raise awareness about the historical and cultural significance of these landmarks. Page 6. Cultural festivals and celebrations serve as vibrant expressions of cultural identity and community cohesion. Yet, these festivities can be vulnerable to dilution or commodification in a globalized world. The resilience of communities is demonstrated as they continue to celebrate and pass down traditions, ensuring that cultural festivals remain authentic expressions of heritage rather than mere spectacles for tourism. Chapter 11, Education and Empowerment are pivotal aspects in unlocking opportunities for all. By fostering a robust educational system that is inclusive and accessible, we can empower people from diverse backgrounds to thrive and contribute meaningfully to society. In this modern era, education transcends traditional classroom settings. It extends into various modalities, combining digital technology, hands-on experiences, and interactive learning approaches. The integration of multimedia tools not only enhances engagement but also accommodates different learning styles, ensuring that knowledge reaches a broader spectrum of learners. Empowering individuals through education requires addressing systemic barriers. Socioeconomic disparities, gender inequality, and geographical remoteness can hinder access to quality education. Bridging these gaps is vital to creating a level playing field and offering equal opportunities for personal and professional growth. Moreover, the role of educators in this endeavor cannot be underestimated. They play a crucial part in shaping the mindset and aspirations of students, guiding them towards their full potential. By fostering a supportive and nurturing learning environment, educators can inspire a sense of curiosity, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills among their students. Beyond formal education, continuous learning and upskilling are essential in navigating the dynamic landscape of the 21st century. Technological advancements and the ever-changing job market demand adaptable individuals who can embrace new challenges and stay relevant in their fields. Empowerment through education goes beyond personal growth, it impacts society at large. Educated and empowered individuals are more likely to be actively engaged citizens, contributing positively to their communities and advocating for social change. A well-educated population can drive innovation, foster economic growth, and create a more equitable and sustainable world. To ensure education and empowerment for all, collaboration among governments, organizations, and communities is imperative. Adequate funding, policy reforms, and the integration of marginalized voices are necessary to break down barriers and promote inclusivity in education. Chapter 12, Hope and Resilience, Inspiring Stories of Triumph. Excerpt. Page 1. Amidst the hardships and challenges of the 21st century, stories of hope and resilience emerge, showcasing the indomitable human spirit. This chapter shares inspiring narratives of individuals and communities who triumphed over adversity, demonstrating unwavering hope and resilience in the face of daunting circumstances. Page 2. In the aftermath of natural disasters, communities come together, rebuilding their homes and lives from the ground up. They demonstrate remarkable resilience as they support one another, find innovative solutions, and create stronger, more resilient communities. The triumph over adversity serves as a beacon of hope, inspiring others to persevere and believe in their capacity to overcome. Page 3. Individuals who face personal hardships, such as illness or loss, display unwavering hope and resilience in their journey towards healing. Their stories of triumph over adversity illuminate the strength of the human spirit and the power of resilience. They become beacons of hope, reminding others that it is possible to find light even in the darkest of times. Page 4. Communities plagued by social inequality and injustice rise above the divides, demanding change and advocating for equality. The collective resilience of these communities drives social movements, shaping policies, and challenging the status quo. Their stories of triumph inspire others to stand up against injustice and work towards a fairer and more inclusive society. Page 5. In the face of political repression, individuals and communities exhibit unwavering hope and resilience, fighting for their rights and democracy. Their stories of triumph over oppression inspire others to believe in the power of collective action and remind us that even in the face of adversity, the pursuit of freedom and justice is worth the struggle. Page 6. Youth activists, driven by their passion and belief in a better future, become agents of change. From advocating for climate action to fighting for social justice, they display extraordinary resilience, challenging the status quo and inspiring generations. Their stories of triumph ignite hope in the hearts of others, reminding us that age is not a barrier to creating meaningful change. The stories of hope and resilience in the face of adversity serve as reminders of the boundless strength and potential within each individual and community. They inspire us to find the courage to confront challenges, embrace resilience, and strive for a better future. These narratives become beacons of hope, illuminating the path towards a more compassionate, just, and resilient world. In conclusion, education and empowerment are the cornerstones of unlocking opportunities for all in the 21st century. By embracing modern teaching methods, addressing systemic barriers, and fostering a supportive learning environment, we can create a society where every individual can realize their potential and contribute meaningfully to a brighter future. Preserving cultural heritage demands resilience on personal, community, and global levels. Individuals become stewards of their cultural traditions, ensuring their survival through dedication, education, and transmission. Communities rally together, forming cultural organizations, promoting local pride, and protecting their heritage. International collaborations and partnerships provide platforms for sharing knowledge and resources, strengthening the collective resilience in the face of cultural erosion. The triumphs and struggles in cultural preservation serve as reminders of the importance of diversity, heritage, and the power of resilience. They inspire us to cherish and protect the wealth of human cultural expression, fostering understanding, empathy, and unity in a globalized world. Education and empowerment are pivotal aspects in unlocking opportunities for all individuals in the 21st century. By fostering a robust educational system that is inclusive and accessible, we can empower people from diverse backgrounds to thrive and contribute meaningfully to society. In this modern era, education transcends traditional classroom settings. It extends into various modalities, combining digital technology, hands-on experiences, and interactive learning approaches. The integration of multimedia tools not only enhances engagement but also accommodates different learning styles, ensuring that knowledge reaches a broader spectrum of learners. Empowering individuals through education requires addressing systemic barriers. Socioeconomic disparities, gender inequality, and geographical remoteness can hinder access to quality education. Bridging these gaps is vital to creating a level playing field and offering equal opportunities for personal and professional growth. Moreover, the role of educators in this endeavor cannot be underestimated. They play a crucial part in shaping the mindset and aspirations of students, guiding them towards their full potential. By fostering a supportive and nurturing learning environment, educators can inspire a sense of curiosity, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills among their students. Beyond formal education, continuous learning and upskilling are essential in navigating the dynamic landscape of the 21st century. Technological advancements and the ever-changing job market demand adaptable individuals who can embrace new challenges and stay relevant in their fields. Empowerment through education goes beyond personal growth, it impacts society at large. Educated and empowered individuals are more likely to be actively engaged citizens, contributing positively to their communities and advocating for social change. A well-educated population can drive innovation, foster economic growth, and create a more equitable and sustainable world. To ensure education and empowerment for all, collaboration among governments, organizations, and communities is imperative. Adequate funding, policy reforms, and the integration of marginalized voices are necessary to break down barriers and promote inclusivity in education.